started working in the neighborhoods to earn money to bring back home to our mom so we could help her pay the bills. At 8 years old, if you can imagine, children should be playing in their home with their friends. Children should be going to school. Children should not be having to work at that young of an age. If my kids had to work this early, I would be sad for them. Okay, they get to be children. They get to go to school. They get to go to their sports practice. They get to learn their musical lessons, and they get to have an incredible life as a kid because of how hardworking their father is, which is me. But at an early age, I didn't have that. But I don't regret how I was raised or how I grew up, because I wouldn't be the man today if I didn't have to experience that. If I didn't have to go through all that challenge and adversity as a young kid, with a mother struggling to provide for her family. Because I had to work at an early age, at 8 years old, I developed what most people don't develop in their lifetime. And it's called a work ethic. Okay. I wasn't afraid of working hard, and I understood the value of hard work for a family and providing for my home. The harder I worked as a kid, the more money I would earn, and the more I could help my mother keep the lights on, to keep the water hot, to keep food on our table, okay? To help her pay a bill, electricity bill. And I worked every single day after school, okay? In the neighborhoods, washing cars, doing yard work, doing any chores I could for my neighbors in order to earn $1 or $5 or anything for that matter. And I remember as I got older, I never stopped working. At 15 years old, I worked 3 jobs a day to pay to go to school, to put myself through a private school. I paid for it myself, not my mother, not my father, not anybody else. I worked every day after school, 3 different jobs. I worked as a janitor, okay, where I scrubbed the toilets, I emptied the trash cans, okay? I swept the floors in an office building. I worked at a restaurant where I greeted people and sat them at the tables and served them their dinner. And I worked at a gas station where I fixed cars, I changed oil, I put gasoline into people's vehicles for them. I worked hard every single day to pay for my school. And that helped me develop even more of a work ethic. I understood the value of hard work when my friends did not yet. They were still young, 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old, 18-year-old children going to school and going home to a nice meal and a warm bed to sleep in. Well, I was working hard to pay for my school. As I got older, I became the first one in my family to ever attend a university, because I also worked hard in the classroom, which helped me get into a university. Okay. I treated my life very seriously because I wanted to be successful. I wanted to break the cycle of poverty that my family had had for so many years. And I knew I could break the cycle the harder I worked in my life. So I was the first one in my family to attend a university. I graduated the university at the top of my class with the highest honors, and I received a degree from a very prestigious university in the United States. And after I graduated, I went on to become a business professional, not in network marketing, in real estate and in banking. I knew nothing about those industries, but somebody gave me an opportunity to have my first job after university. And I remember sitting in the office, not knowing anything about this business or this profession, and listening to all the successful people go to work. I listened to what they said on the phones. I listened to how they spoke to their customers. I listened to how they spoke to their clients. I listened to how they handled all the objections and challenges that came their way every single day. I watched, listened, and learned everything about that business. And after 1 year of being a student, I went to work and I put in action every single day. I took everything I learned in that office and I put it into action. Of course, I didn't succeed every day. I failed more than I succeeded, but my failure became my mentor. Every single time I failed, I learned from that lesson what to do differently the next time until I became very successful. My first year after being a student, I made $100,000 a year in real estate. My second year, I was 24 years old. I made over $1 million. I became a millionaire by the time I was 24 years old, before I started network marketing. Why? Because of where I started at 8 years old, working in the neighborhoods every single day, every single day to help my mother. I learned to speak to people when I knocked on their doors. I learned to handle my customers at an early age, acting older than I really was. And when I got to high school, I paid my way through a high school working 3 jobs a day. Most adults can't even hold 1 job. I was 15 years old working 3 jobs. I went to a university, graduated at the top of my class, and then got my first job. And I was willing to be a student for a year and make no money. I was very patient, which is what it takes to become successful in any business. I didn't quit. I learned every single day. And when I finally started working, I wasn't afraid of failure, because failure became my best friend. It became my teacher. It became my mentor. And that's how I learned everything in business. I look forward to my failures because they teach me everything. They teach me all the secrets. They give me all the tips. It's more than any successful person can teach me is my own experience and failing on my own that helps me become successful. I became a millionaire inside of my first industry, real estate, because I failed more than everybody. Okay. And I learned faster than everybody. And I worked harder than everybody. And I became a millionaire in real estate, 23 years old, 24 years old, 25 years old, making millions of dollars. I was able to buy my mom a home. I was able to help my sister start her own business, a beauty salon. I was able to help people at that point. And when I was 26 years old, the economy in the United States crashed. People lost everything. The stock market crashed. The economy crashed. People lost their businesses. People lost their homes. People lost their automobiles. And so did I. I lost my real estate. I lost my business. Banks weren't willing to lend money, so I couldn't help people buy homes anymore in real estate. I lost everything. Everything was gone. I was devastated. The year was 2007. But I knew there was one thing that they couldn't take from me. One thing that the crashed economy could not take from me was my work ethic. No one can ever steal your work ethic from you. All you have to do if you have an incredible work ethic is find an incredible opportunity. As long as you find an opportunity, you can succeed. You can get your life back. And that's what I did. Fortunately for me, in 2007, a stranger introduced me to network marketing. I knew nothing about direct sales or building a team or selling products to people that had to do with network marketing. I knew nothing about this business, but I knew there was an opportunity behind it, because in a dead and downward economy, people were succeeding inside of this industry of network marketing. So in 2007, I told my neighbor, a stranger to me, yes, I'm interested. After 3 weeks of him trying to get me to go to a meeting, I finally went and I looked at the opportunity and I watched a video, and that was it. This neighbor, this stranger, knew nothing about how to share the business with me because he was brand new. But he was smart enough to press play on a video for me of the company speaking about the business. And I sat in his home for 15 minutes and I watched the video and I saw an incredible opportunity. I didn't know what to do or how the business worked yet, but I saw people that were successful in this business, $1 million earners. And I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. I just need to be a student again and start all over again and learn this business. And once I learn, I'm going to take action. And after enough failures, I'm going to be successful. So I said yes to network marketing that day, not knowing anything. I listened to a few simple rules, how to get qualified, how to buy my starter package, okay, how to find the business presentation so I can share it as many times as I could with people that I know. I didn't know a lot at the beginning, so I let my neighbor do the talking for me. He helped answer the questions of my first few prospects. But after I watched him do it over and over again, I learned from him. And I started just doing it on my own. I didn't rely on him. I didn't become dependent on my upline anymore. I knew I can go faster by myself. And I went out and I tried everything I could. I spoke as much as I could. I shared as much as I could. I built my belief in the business and in the products in the evening time on my computer through doing simple research, Googling information, watching YouTube videos of other leaders share the presentation or talk about the products. I researched all the doctors in the company and I learned everything about this business and I built my belief. And when I went out there and spoke to people, I had conviction in my voice and people believed in everything I said. They were so excited because in a bad, depressed economy, people are looking for positive people. And they saw that I was positive about my business and they said, I want to know more. And I started to build my team one by one. With every day that passed, it was another opportunity to show the business to somebody new. And every day that passed, more people were able to see my business. And the more people that joined me, they started to gather people who wanted more information about our company. And we started to do meetings with 5 people, with 10 people, with 20 people, with 50, with 100 people. And it started to grow week by week and month by month. And I became a millionaire in this business. I would say it took me 3 solid years to create an incredible business for myself. But that time flew by so fast, you guys. Okay? Time flies so fast. Before you know it, 20 years will go by in this industry. I remember I was 26 years old when I joined network marketing. Today, I'm already 40. Okay? And I've built an incredible lifestyle for myself. I have the dream home I've always wanted to live in. I have my dream cars. My kids are in the dream schools. I have the dream family, and we're living the dream life because of network marketing. And guess what else? I have the dream team with people like you, right? With people like Khaled, who's been in the industry longer than me. He's on my team. How amazing is it that God placed him in my business and you in my business? It's because I've been dedicated and I put in the work. I've put my 10,000 hours into this business. I will tell you the truth. It took me 7 years of building this business before I could tell myself that this business will never go away. I will get paid every minute of every day. 7 years it took for my business to build solid like that. Each year I was building and rebuilding and building and rebuilding and building and rebuilding until it built solid. 7 years it took me. Every year you will build a business and a lot of it will go away, but some of it will stay. That's called retention. The stuff that stays, be proud of it. Don't focus on the stuff that leaves. Don't become emotionally attached to the stuff that leaves. Every business in the world has the majority leave and a small amount retained. Every year you build again and again and again, and the retention from year to year stacks on top of the retention from last year, stacks on from the retention from the year before and the year before. And every year's retention builds and builds and builds and builds. And after 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you have an incredible business of all the retention from the last 5 to 10 years that will never leave your business, that will change your life. It's when you build your business one time and then you never build it again that it will all be gone one day. You have to build your business like every other business owner. You build it again and again and again and again and again until it sticks, okay? And I'm telling you, you have to really put together your 5 to 10 year plan. How long will it take for you to put 10,000 hours into your business? Because 10,000 hours is what creates a professional in any industry worldwide. It's the 10,000 hour rule that you have to understand, okay? It's very important that you know this. Now, I built this business. And in 2014, this incredible company called Jeunesse came into my life. And I saw an opportunity for me to transition my team into an even better company with an even brighter future, with more potential to have more people succeed just like I had in my business. Because I don't want to be the only leader in my team. I wanted to be a leader amongst many leaders in my organization. And when I joined Jeunesse, I became a part of a powerful company. At only 10 years old today, we've done over $8 billion in sales, and we are open in more than 150 countries worldwide. I don't know any company in the world that has that incredible foundation of a business we can build in. Literally, we can build our business across all oceans with people that don't look like us, okay, and have the potential to get paid every minute of every day. Within the last 7 years of me being involved in Jeunesse, my team has grown to over 1.5 million people. That's incredible. Yes. Okay. With over 1.5 million people. So that's incredible, you guys. And the same thing can happen for you. Now, today, it's crazy times. Okay. COVID has hit the world by storm, but it's already been 2 years of this circumstance. This is our new normal. We should no longer be in shock about it anymore. It's the way that we live and it's the way that we operate. Most people are working from home now. They don't need to go to the office. We're used to this now. Now we have to learn how to build in this way. We have more opportunity than any other business in the world because we are a home-based business. And people want to stay inside their homes and build a business for their family. They want to be where it's safe. And we have the best opportunity for people right now. Home-based business has grown bigger than any industry during COVID times. Okay. And we have that business in our hands. So what are you going to do about it? Okay. The last 2 years, we've had plenty of time to make excuses for ourselves, to make excuses for the world, to make excuses for the times. But now in 2022, we have to rip off the Band-Aid. We have to rip off the rear view mirror. We can no longer look behind us. We can only look ahead now, and we have to plan big. 2022 has to be our growth year. It has to be the year of exponential growth. It has to be the year that we go out and tell people, this is the business people want to be a part of. People are looking for a business they can build from their home. Be a part of our billion-dollar brand. Be a part of many millionaires who are the most successful entrepreneurs in the world that are a part of our team, and learn from us. Learn how you can build a business from our home. And all you need to do is show the plan as many times as you can. STP, STP, STP. Show the plan, show the plan, show the plan. And if you can, share the product, share the product, share the product. All our business about is STP. That's all we are doing as many times as we can a day, and getting as many people involved as we can around the world, in our countries, in our community, you guys. Okay? That's what it's about. We have to understand. We have to take note. How did we get here over the last 2 years through the craziest times? How did we get here right now? What works best for us and what didn't work? What works worse for us? And we have to eliminate all the negatives and take with us forward all the positives. And we have to think about what are the best ways for our team to grow moving forward in 2022. Okay. The first 90 days of this calendar year, January, February, and March, are the most critical for you. They're the most important for you, because the first 90 days of every calendar year is when you need to get your business off of the ground. Our business is like a 747 jumbo jet. We have to go all out. We have to have full accelerator push forward to get the jumbo jet off the ground and into the air. That's our business. We have 90 days of runway ahead of us. We have to go full speed, full throttle ahead with all out massive action, as much activity as we can, bringing as much people as we can in the jet with us to get full speed. And at the end of the 90 days, get our business off the ground and into the sky. That is the reality of our business. If you fail to get your jet off the runway in the first 90 days, you will lose the entire calendar year. Do not do that. 90 days, 5 to 10x the level of intensity that you normally have during the year. The first 90 days is when you go the hardest. And once you get your business into the air, then you can coast throughout the rest of the year into the new year. Okay? But the first 90 days will determine how your year will end up for you. What are you willing to do during the first 90 days? It's called the 90-day run, okay? Which usually we start on January 3rd. You will be watching me on Facebook do the 90-day run videos every other day, motivating you guys, teaching you things. But behind all the teaching and training you will get from the leaders is the activity that you will put into your business. How many people are you willing to talk to daily? How many customers are you willing to share a product with? How many times are you willing to show the plan to your team? Okay. How many webinars are you willing to do? How much content are you willing to make? How much are you willing to help those people who want it on your team more than anybody else? How many executives are you going to make on your team? How many new sapphires are you going to help develop? And how many new people are you going to be able to bring in your business? This business is just about two things: selling and inviting. That's all. Two things: selling and inviting. You have to decide how much selling you're going to do today and how much inviting you're going to do today. You have to decide how many hours you're going to put into your business each week, selling and inviting, and how many hours you're willing to put into your business each month, selling and inviting. And you have to keep track of your hours. You have to keep track of your time. You have to decide, what are the activities I'm going to put into selling this business and these products to people? And what are the activities I'm willing to do to make proper invitations to new people to watch, to see our business? When it comes to selling, who am I willing to speak to, right? What is the process I'm willing to put them through? What products do I want to lead with? When it comes to inviting, how do I want to share the opportunity? Is it inviting them through webinars? Is it sharing links to the videos? Is it doing one-on-ones myself? Is it setting up three-way phone calls with my teammates and their prospects? What are the activities that you're going to focus on during the 90-day run when it comes to selling and inviting? And then what are the hours you're going to put into your business when it comes to selling and inviting? 2 categories. Keep this business simple. In Jeunesse, all I focus on are 2 things: selling and inviting. To sell, I do these things. To invite, I do these things. And those are the things I focus on. At the end of 90 days, if you focus on these 2 things and the activities that you are committing to, you will be a much better network marketer than you were 90 days before. You will develop so many skill sets. You will be able to share so many things. You'll have experienced so many more successes and failures than you ever have over the last year. Don't be afraid of failing. Be willing to fail. You will never lose in this business. You will only learn. Every single day, you will be able to take the winning experiences and the learning experiences with you to the next day. Okay? We don't win or lose. We win or learn. That's it. Fail forward to success. But you got to put your time in for the first 90 days of the year. And every year you do the 90-day run. Decide what your goal is. Do you have an income goal? Do you have a rank goal? Do you want to develop a certain amount of executives? Do you want to make new sapphires in the first 90 days? Do you want to be a better speaker? Do you want to be the one on your team who shows the plan and executes it the best? Do you want to enroll 10 new people in the next 90 days? Pick a goal for yourself and then put some activities behind that goal for 90 days. How are you going to make that goal come true? Even if you fall short, you will still get close to it. If you don't set a goal, if you don't put a plan in place, you will always end up with nothing. That's all the 90-day run is about, is everybody setting clear and concise goals and running hard for 90 days. Show, share, and celebrate everything you've been doing every day with your team. Let them know how hard you're working. Let them know how many invitations you've made. Welcome the new person into your group and show your team that you enrolled someone new. Celebrate the new person who ordered the product, or the new customer you got, or the new person who joined with a package. Celebrate the one-on-one you did today, regardless if they joined you or not. You still did it. You have to show people your action. That's what gets people moving. People do not listen with their ears. They listen with their eyes in this business. People take action based on what you do, not based on what you say. If all you're doing is talking and teaching, but you're never doing, it will always fall upon deaf ears. No one will ever listen to you. Don't be a false prophet, okay? Follow your words with your action, and your team will follow with their action. Inspire people with your movement. Inspire people with the action you take in your business. That's the most inspiring thing that you can do for your team. You don't need to be the best teacher. You don't need to be the best trainer. You need to be the best doer. And that's how people will follow you guys. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for all of us. Okay? For me, for you, and for your families. But let's all take action together. Let's be the hardest working team in all of Jeunesse, and better yet, all of network marketing. So we can create as many sapphires as we can around the world, and we can have a sustainable business. Okay, a sustainable business. Nobody cares about your rank but you. But even more important than your rank, you should care about your income, because a rank means nothing if you're not making money. If all you depend on are company promotions, okay, are free handouts from your uplines and from your teammates, you're never going to have success. Just focus on building a solid foundation in your business over time. Be realistic with your goals and the level of activity you put into having success, and build your income level. Forget your pin level. Build your income level, because that's the most important. When you want to attract people in this business and you could show them the stable income you're making every single week, that's what's going to get them to join, because they have no idea about our pins, jade, pearl, sapphire, diamond, double diamond. That doesn't mean anything to them. The income you can show them weekly is the most important. And when you can show people you're making $100 a week and $200 a week and $500 a week, that's life-changing money for a business they can build from their home on their own time, having their family around them all day. Okay? $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week, $10,000 a week, $100,000 a week. It's crazy. That's what you want to focus on. Build your income level in this business, okay? So again, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your convention. I'm very proud to be here on New Year's Day, speaking to you guys from my hotel room here in Manhattan in New York, Times Square. You guys are the first team I get to talk to in the new year, and the most important team that I can talk to in the new year. You guys are showing your commitment. The leadership is amazing here, led by Khaled Mosharraf, right, our diamond director here. His leadership is impeccable. Imagine the first day in the new year, he wants to lead his team from the start to success. And I want you guys to have success too. So the 90-day run starts, you guys. I know that you guys will be running with me. It's evident here today, but again, I appreciate you all. Good luck. God bless you all. Let's have an amazing year. Remember, 2022 is the year of growth. This is going to be our growth year in Jeunesse. So let's make it happen. Thank you all. Thank you, Khaled.
Thank you so much, my brother. And guys, this is our greatest time because of already Kelvin. I never heard Kelvin's speech like that. I never heard Kelvin's speech.
Thank you.
It is totally outstanding.
Yes.
You have to understand, just these three faces that you see on your screen should attract the world to want to join our business, because there's nobody better that can teach this business and can lead you to success than us. I'm just telling you guys, we have proven track records in this industry, and we're very proud to help you guys also achieve what we've achieved here. So again, Rana, I'm grateful to have you on the team, as I am for you, Khaled. Thank you guys for being an association and for helping us to put together this dream team. Again, 2022 was our year. The last 2 years was just us helping our families survive through these crazy times, understanding how the world was going to work and be changed forever. And it is changed forever, but it's changed for the better for us, because people want to be in their homes building a business, and we have a home-based business. So let's go help many more people join. Again, Happy New Year's to you both. Thank you guys for your leadership, and Happy New Year's to the rest of our team. I love you guys. Good luck. God bless you guys.
Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so